Well, welcome back, everybody. We are off and running. Rob and I have been crushing it for 2 days, and I say that kind of patting myself on the back, and I didn't intend to do that. It was more that we've been having a great time here, and we are doing well because of the amazing guests we have. And it's been such a privilege to welcome in so many great educators and presenters and learn from them, and that's what this event is all about. And it's also about learning from people and then learning what's new in the industry. And feel free to stop by booth 500 and see all the new things that Tech is providing. So we are thrilled to partner again with Tech. My great co-host, Rob Abraham, tell a little bit about what people will see when they head up to booth 500.
So at first, you'll see a lot of robots, a lot of 3D printers, interactive whiteboards, a lot of flashy stuff that's going to catch your eye. But if you stop in and take a moment and have a conversation, you're going to see a lot of very, very dedicated educators who just want to have a conversation and see how they can make your lives a little bit easier.
Awesome. And besides the great tools and resources in the vendor floor, we have great speakers like our next guest, Virginia Bond, who we learned lives north in New York. So we're thrilled to have her here at NICE 25 with us. So Virginia, welcome to the Stronger Together podcast.
Hi guys, it's great to meet you. Happy to be here.
Right? First time here.
No, actually, first time with you guys.
Podcast.
Yes, first time on the podcast.
But not the first time at NICE Gates.
No, it's like my 10th year here.
Oh wow.
She's
Okay.
even got the swag.
Oh,
I do.
Is that the new swag this year?
The new swag.
Very nice,
Listen, embroidered, so it has
Ooh.
the
Look at that.
Virginia Bond.
And you can find that up in the bookstore in the vendor hall as well, show floor. That's great. And what do you do, Virginia?
So I work for NERIC as a training specialist too. I've been in education for 38 years, taught for 27, and then came over and I'm a training. All I do is PD. That's basically my full-time role, providing PD to our districts in the RIC footprint on the northeast part of New York State.
Okay. And I heard Rick a lot at Tech and Learning and different things. What is that?
It's a regional information center. There are 12 in the state. We happen to be the largest. We have 136 schools and 7 BOCES that we work in and out of. So we're up to Governor, which is over by almost to Watertown, all the way across the rooftop of the state and down through the Adirondacks into the Catskills. So we have a huge region.
How do you like the PD aspect of what you do? Because I've been doing also a similar path. I was a teacher, then I was a PD person, which I loved for many years before I moved into my director of education role. And I know that as a PD person, you don't work off a script. You can't work off a menu. You have to work off the individuals you're working with. So it's an interesting dynamic. How do you like doing that?
Oh, I love it. I came to this role. I love teaching in general, but I had started to do some like for our local BOCES and found out that I absolutely adored working with adults, and I like being kind of like caught on the fly.
So we got people heckling guests here. I like it.
So I think that's really amazing. Keeps you on your feet, and you're in a constant learning mode. And that for me is I love it. I just turned 60, but I feel like my brain is still kind of pounding out stuff. And I think that's great.
That is awesome. And so besides being your first time on the podcast and 10th year at NICE Gate, you're also a presenter here.
I am.
So you have 2 sessions. You have one today. You have the AI Adventures. That's going to be at 2:45. And then you have one tomorrow, Notebook LM. So share a little bit about what those sessions are going to be about.
Sure. So the Gemini Gems one is really Google coming out with Gemini, this new Gems tool that really allows you to build your own custom chatbots. It'll do what you need it to do. I'm excited to share that with people. I'm coming with a bank of gems that people can take in a spreadsheet. I'm a huge proponent of make it and share it because I am not the keeper of all wisdom. So it'll be a great time to build some, to really crowdsource out some other gems, to see some new things. And then Notebook, if you haven't noticed, has gone through a huge upgrade in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
As a matter of fact, I've upgraded my slide deck 3 times, and it's a Tuesday, so God knows what it'll look like when I go into it tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. But they've really added some new components that are allowing you to go into Studio, build some very practical interactive components. I'm really excited about the opportunities for that for students, especially with Google, with Gemini and Notebook now being able to be turned on for our students. I'm excited for teachers to learn how to use it so that it can really go back to their school districts and start to ask to have that turned on for their students as well.
But I've done a lot of work and a lot of PD on AI because that's the buzzword now, and nobody really, I don't want to say nobody, but there are a lot of situations where people don't really know how to use it. So their reaction is no one's allowed to use it, which doesn't make any sense to me, because if that happened, we wouldn't have vehicles, because nobody would have used the wheel back in the day. Somebody invented that. So I did a session yesterday during the wonderful Ignite session.
That was fun, right? That was a good time.
Put together for us, where I talked about AI is here. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't ban it. So our job as an educator is to facilitate and explain to students how to use it properly versus put it away, you can't use it. So I love what you do.
Yeah.
It's
And
so important.
my Google Innovator project is on the best practices of AI, and I've kind of taken it down a different turn. I'm kind of just walking now into the Google tools because they're free for our school districts. It's something that we can use. And I really want to banish the fear in school districts so they can start to use. Once we have teachers comfortable with what it can do, we can get past the things of like, well, kids are going to cheat with it. And I want to get them to the point where they're really able to use it in a way that's beneficial to their learning and all of those components. Notebook LM to me is the gateway in, because it's pretty protected. You can have all those pieces in there. Students can create study guides, and we know that's what's going to make our students successful when they're in college. We have to teach them how to study before they go, or career and learning. I mean, anything like that. I just feel like it's such a great tool to teach everybody. We've got to get on the bandwagon, otherwise it's going to get biased too fast.
Amazing. So you've been here 10 years. Do you have any special moments you've had attending?
Yeah, I think 2003 when I was named into the Volunteer Hall of Fame, that was pretty awesome.
It's exciting.
Yes. I've been able to present for Google for the last couple of years. That's pretty exciting. Those have been some highlights. That's something I've always wanted to do. It was like on my bucket list of PD goals. So to be able to do that's pretty amazing.
Awesome. Well, it's been great having you, hearing a little bit about you. If you haven't had a chance yet, make sure to meet Virginia, say hi, learn about her. And if you want to hear about
Meet Virginia. I love it.
You probably
Meet Virginia.
One of my favorite bands, seen them too many times. You probably don't get that often, I'm sure. But and you can check out her sessions today at 2:45 and tomorrow at 8 o'clock, learning about all the updates to Notebook LM. But we can't get you out of here just yet. We told you had a final special question.
All right.
So you're on the Stronger Together podcast. When you hear the word Stronger Together, what does that mean to you?
For me, it's the power of NYSCATE in general. If I was going to bring it into the context of where we are, many of us are what I like to call singletons. We live in a world where we are teaching in a school district. We may be the only one, but when we come here, we get to be with like-minded people. We get to learn from them, and just network with them. And I feel like that bond is so amazing. This is literally my NYSCATE family. And it's amazing. I think that's the strength of coming to this conference.
That is awesome. Well, Virginia, thanks for joining us. Rob, we are off and running on day 2. How are you feeling? You gonna have the stamina to make it through the day?
Feeling good, baby, and fueled by caffeine.
Oh, there you go. And if you're watching and you're here at NYSCATE, head down to Oneida Room to check out the steam bus. We're going to do, myself and Lori Guillen now are doing a book giveaway and signings down there, and you can check out the steam bus while you're there. And if you have some time today, make sure to head up to booth 500 and 501 to check out Rob, his team, and the group at Tech. So have a great day, Virginia. Rob will keep on going. For all you out there listening and watching, have a great rest of your NYSCATE.